recruit people who came from poor sections of society, unskilled laborers and farmers. The military therefore thought that in order to de-radicalize them, they must be given vocational training so they can become useful members of their society. Talking to some of the detainees in a casual and open environment, we asked what they feel about the program.
It's a very useful training program for us by the military, which have put us into a right direction. And after completion of courses, we would be able to serve into the society and spend a better life.
Some of the skills they acquire here may help them find suitable employment when they're released. From computers, carpentry, welding to motor mechanics. After visiting Mishal, we head into AlJazeera to meet Javed Khan, a former detainee now trained as a welder. He helps his nephews run a car yard. Javed's is a success story, and while there are signs of cautious optimism, back at Mishal, the real test will come when the other former detainees are freed back into society. Kamal Haider, AlJazeera, Swat.
That's our bulletin for the moment. We'll be back in half an hour with another full bulletin of news coming up after Witness.
We've come to a rundown state school in the middle of Sana'a, the capital of Yemen, to witness a rather special event. The country has been ruled by the same president for over 30 years, but the students here are about to participate in free and fair elections.
لحظة هذا ليس فيها حزبية. بعض الناس يظن أن هناك مؤتمر إصلاح اشتراكي ناصري لا هذا ليست حزبية. هؤلاء زملائكم سيمثلون برلمان أطفال بشكل عام من أجل الحكومة من أجل مش مؤتمر وإصلاح اشتراكي وناصري لا. أنت تختار الشخص لذاته بشخصيته لأن ما الحزبية ما تدخل. الشخص أيضا. تفضل.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. 1. العمل على توفير جميع مرشحكم محمد علي يحيى رزق السرمي. أولاً العمل على توفير جميع حقوق الأطفال بل الاستثناء. 2. العمل على حماية الأطفال من جميع ممارسات التي تقع ضدهم. 3. حماية الأطفال من تمييز وجميع الصور الإهمال والتقصير. 4. نشر الوعي العالي والثقافة بين جميع الطلاب. 5. نشر النشاط بين المعلمين. 6. أنا أحترم الأساتذة والطلاب. 7.
Winning election to the highest office is never easy. And in Yemen, they haven't had much training in democracy. But in schools across the country, students are preparing to elect a representative to sit in what is known as the Children's Parliament. Organized by local NGO Democracy School, the Children's Parliament hold their opening session inside the real parliament in Sana'a.
هل من هذا البرلمان نضمن حقوقنا في المدرسة من الحكومة في البناء والكتب والكراسي وكثرة زحمة الطلاب؟ نعم. في الفصل والحمامات والحوش وقت لنا تفرغ فيه من النوادي بدل الشوارع كمثل المدارس الأهلية لأنه تبع الحكومة؟ نعم أيوه. Yes.
Despite his best efforts to answer their questions, It's unclear if Mohammed's presentation has done enough to win over skeptical voters. Next up is candidate Bashir Shalili, one of the most popular boys in school.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف خلق الله محمد بن عبد الله الصادق الأمين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته طبعا أنا مرشح أكون البرلمان أطفال.
Yemen is the poorest country in the Arab world, and children have it especially tough. The candidates all have their own ideas of how they can improve children's rights. But before they can enter the corridors of power, those running in the election must first persuade the electorate, their classmates, that they have what it takes to make good on their campaign promises.
الرعاية الصحية والرعاية الاجتماعية والحق في اللعب والحق في اللعب والحق في الحياة والحق في الحماية أثناء الحروب والنزاعات.
كيف بنفعل باليد يتفهمون الأطفال؟
إن شاء الله نحاول نفعل لهم مراكز تقول لهم هذا المتسولين واليتامى نحقق لهم اللي يشتوا إن شاء الله.
The students have great expectations of what they would like to see their representatives achieve. A daunting task in a country where children's rights are little more than ink on paper.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I'm one of the candidates for the Children Parliament. I'm trying to help you with your to make the future for you good. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm gonna try to improve the teachers and make them teach us very good. I'm trying to do trips for studying and trips for fun for all the students, and I'm trying to do all my best. And thank you for all your helping.
Mohammed's proposals for school trips and better teachers have faced some criticism from the boys in his class. Meanwhile, his attempts to win over female voters have been a similar uphill struggle.
Me and my friend said, why don't we bring flowers so that maybe they will be happy of us, because girls love flowers. So I wanted to give them to Shakira and said no, and they made it a problem. I told them why, because even they're not red, I brought white flowers. They said no. I don't know, they have a bad thing.
In Yemen's deeply conservative Muslim society, tribal traditions still play a strong role. Yet nearly half